All right, got my beer and everything.
Okay, we are ready to roll. All right, so lots of stuff happened last time. Where I'm gonna try to be brief, but I'm gonna try to touch on everything. So we begun session one with everyone in Karth on the day of celebration of grandeur. A once every 10-year celebration where wizards and technicians come together in a mastery of science and art to show off their inventions and their magic spells and so on and so forth. So we find all of our party in different parts of the town for different various reasons. And we're going to start with Vid, who started his morning in the bar and decided he wanted he was done drinking because he got a little buzzed a little too fast, and decided he was going to head off towards the Celebration of Grandeur festival. On the way, he overheard one of the guards talking about one of the person that he's trying to hunt down, the Black Raven. And in following the guards, he does in fact find the Black Raven, who the guards are actually attempting to capture. And with some very amazing rolls and quick thinking, the Black Raven almost manages to escape. Just by the nip of his neck does he not manage to escape. Caught blindsided in an alley, and the rest of the guards are begin chasing after Vid, who they they think maybe he's with them. They're not entirely sure, but Vid does manage to escape for now and heads off to the Celebration of Grandeur festival, while Zoc does not manage to escape and does manage to get captured by the guards. And we move over to find Barry, our bugbear rogue, who is actually in Karth trying to track down his contact that's supposed to be giving him a job for an assassination in town. Come to find out that Barry he does find his person, and he does get the information for the assassination. He has no idea who it's supposed to be, and he heads off to CG Day, following the instructions that he was given. Meanwhile, Natalia is patrolling CG Day Festival, looking for riffraff and breaking up some married couple's very heated argument, and gets bumped into and given a note saying to look away at 5 p.m., which is very unsettling. So Natalia essentially tracks down or holds down this person for questioning, manages to catch them almost red-handed, and basically asking him a bunch of questions, lets him go, and then takes the note to her superior, who basically says, just ignore the note, do your job, go back to work. And basically, I got the same thing too, blah blah blah, we're just gonna do our work. Meanwhile, Luna is actually already in the crowd, stealing from unwanting victims, finding a large brass key and a purple-robed figure who's very prominent looking, and unbeknownst to Luno, part of Tavaliere's little club here. So Luno is actually pickpocketing people in town during the time when all of this is happening, and by around 11:30, 12 o'clock, Tavaliere decides he's going to head towards the Celebration of Grandeur Festival, and leaves Politico Junction by ways of a very extravagant means. At the same time as Tavaliere arrives, there is a large crowd beginning to gather around Dante's newest magical creation called Substitute. He begins taking volunteers, and as the crowd goes, eventually a large, well, not a large man, but a large figure surrounded by guards cries out that he would like to volunteer at the same time that Tavaliere volunteers. And as those two are getting prepped, Barry manages to sabotage the spell, unwittingly signing, unbeknownst to him, the king's death warrant. As soon as the spell begins to take shape, things go pear-shaped. The king is electrocuted to death, while Tab and Luno attempt to flee along with Barry, who is now being chased by Natalia, seen from the crowd. Natalia is trying to catch up. While at the same time, Vid is drinking and chucking drinks at the guards in a drunken stupor. Dante is frantically trying to escape the guards, who are now coming for the quote-unquote killer. Eventually, by unfortunate circumstances, everyone does get captured and thrown into the same cell together. One by one, they're brought down to the dungeon, where they are told, you all are told that you're going to be summarily executed. That is when you meet your newfound friend, Jerry, who gives you all of this information, and about a few hours later, tells you that the sentence is to be quote-unquote lessened. You will be exiled and imprisoned in Feltala prison, and later in the morning you are escorted out of Karth in a carriage cart, traveling for a few days, at which point you are transported onto another means of transportation. You're all hooded and unable to see each other, though you are chained together. It takes roughly about 8 days. I imagine you guys probably would have done a little talking in that time. But you do end up in Feltala prison, and almost within the day that you guys are in Feltala prison, you're already at each other's throats. Within the first few hours, Natalia attacks Barry, which invokes the guards' attentions, and they basically tell you don't fight, at which point they see that you are still fighting because Natalia cannot hear or speak, and that is where we're going to pick up.
Natalia didn't attack Barry once we got to the prison.
Yeah, the fight was prior to the prison, or us moving.
Yeah, that was back in that was back in the dungeon.
Oh, who was fighting that got the guards to fight into the?
It was me.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember who it was. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was Dante was talking to Natalia via writing on the ground and everything.
No.
And
Okay.
she implicated Barry as the one that was responsible for the assassination.
Gotcha.
Wasn't it Dog?
I wasn't talking to.
Yeah, it was me. I was talking to Natalia,
Who was
and
Yeah.
Natalia implied that it was Barry, and then I yelled, "Just kill him! He killed the king."
Yeah.
I interjected
All right.
and
I
I
don't-
agreed. Kick his ass.
To be honest, I
Gotcha,
want to
okay.
step in just to defend Barry because I don't know like he actually assassinated or not. Like he assassinated King, so I don't know about that. But we need answers. We need like question more, you know?
Yeah. So okay. So if that's the case, we're gonna because I did have you guys roll initiative. So I know the guards came in because someone was fighting. So I just don't remember.
They were definitely coming in because there was some altercation that was starting. I remember that.
I just don't remember who
But
it
I-
was. That's
I didn't
fine.
know
We
it was
can
in the
we
top-
can
I
we
didn't
can
know it
dial
was
back.
back.
We can dial back just a little bit. So
Okay.
Zoc, you basically just called out that you think Barry killed the king.
Yep.
That's where we're gonna pick up. So Zoc cries out, "It was Barry! Barry killed the king!" And so, what is everyone doing?
How long have we been here?
You have been here. I'm gonna say probably 8 hours, maybe.
Oh, so we just arrived.
Yeah, you guys would have just arrived. Then that's. I did not describe it well. You guys wouldn't have been there for a week because that seems silly. But
Yeah,
you
the trip
would
took
have.
a week. We
It
were
would have
there
been a week
for
of
8
travel
hours.
to get there, and then by the time you guys get there, you're starting to like actually talk to each other. At which point, all of this occurs.
Alright.
Yeah. If we were blindfolded for all the travel, though, this would be the first opportunity anybody's had to actually talk to Natalia.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yep.
So that means we don't know that she's Mute.
Well, Zoc does. Zoc has
Yeah.
figured that out.
Yeah.
All right, so Barry, you've just been accused of killing the king. What are you doing?
Sorry, was that you talking to me?
Say that again. Luno? Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was. The wife was saying something at this time, so I kind of lost track. No, I know. I would be just if I heard that he had tried to assassinate it, I would be like, did you try to kill someone in my town? Like, was this like who are you? Like, you're not a part of my group. Saying that to Barry.
To Barry, I can give you a little background. You've been sent in to assassinate. You're not sure by who. You were just given a note signed -D, the capital D.
Does he still have the note?
No, none of you have any equipment.
Oh, that's right.
Do I still have my arcane focus, my walking stick?
You would have they would not have taken your cane from an old gnome if you were able to keep that up, which I believe you said you did. So no, they would have allowed you to keep your walking cane, because they don't want to drag you everywhere.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I guess what Barry would say is like, I don't know what you're talking
Just a
about.
random question.
Okay.
Is anybody besides Natalia wearing armor?
No.
Wait,
Nope.
How you still
Definitely
wearing
not.
armor?
That's not aesthetically pleasing.
Because
They tried to. They didn't take off the gear. They didn't take our clothing off. They took his
okay.
shield and his equipment, but not his armor or her
Okay.
armor.
Orange jumpsuits.
yeah,
That's strange, but okay.
Just go with the flow on this one.
yeah. Who am I missing?
Yeah,
Maybe
like
it's
I would be
rogue.
wearing normal street clothes. I wouldn't have been wearing any like black outfits right this second.
Right. I gotcha.
But yeah,
Hey, can you roll call the icons?
I'm
the
getting there.
map
For some reason, I'm missing someone. I don't know why I'm missing someone. So Barry, you say that you're
missing.
yeah, you say that you're Dante. That's who I'm missing. Okay. We'll have
What do you mean Dante's missing?
from the
I
icons.
wasn't-
There we go. All right.
Icon.
Can we have like a
What
speaking
icon?
order?
Can you give us a link to the owl bear?
Yes. It is here.
Gotcha.
So you're not gonna stream it on here? We need to be looking at the owlbear on a separate tab.
Yes, I will be streaming it here.
Ah, okay.
I posted the password in the meme channel.
Cool.
I'm just getting everything set up to stream to you guys, and you guys are good to go. All right, so Barry, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll go over there and grab a hold of him. Did you try to assassinate someone in my town? I'm gonna start this fight.
How old is Luno again?
Luno's 19.
19.
Oh gosh, 19-year-old
He's
kid
19?
trying to intimidate a bugbear. Okay.
Yeah. So for reference, Luno, Barry is at least 1.5 feet taller than you.
Not scared. No, just it's that 19-year-old like spunk. Like, let's do this.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So on the top right, in red we have Barry. I'm gonna say in white we have Luno. The bard will be green. Blue here is Dante. We have orange and purple here for Natalia and Zoc, and the monk here will be light blue. all different icons, so at least you guys can keep track. So you come over and you grab Barry, And just as you do that, this door is actually still closed. Just as you do that, one of the guards passes by the door and sees you holding up Barry and just, hey, no fighting! Put him down!
Is he talking to me or
You're
taller
grabbing
person?
Barry, right?
Yeah, but I can't put him
Put
down.
him down.
Yeah. Let me ask, Barry. What do you do?
I think I would probably show him off.
Okay. Then he won't say that, but he will yell out, "No fighting."
Knowing at this current second I'm squishy, I'm afraid to do what I think I want to do. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna throw a punch.
All right, roll an attack roll at Barry.
Yeah.
And as you dive in towards Barry, a second guard, or not a second guard, the guard cries out, "Hey, get over here! We gotta fight!" And you can hear him like blowing a whistle and something over here, and you can hear from the other side all the other prisoners, fight, 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 fight. As the two of you begin going at each other, and you can see him begin to get some keys out. He's gonna open this gate. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Okay. 8.
We can all see the guard getting ready to open the gate.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You have no idea how many other guards are coming, but
Uh-huh.
you definitely know that guard is about to open the gate. 8 probably does not hit, even though he's unarmed. Yeah.
This isn't going to be a continuous team fight. This
Right.
is just a
This is just the start. We're moving past this pretty quick.
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration for Luno?
Yeah, you can. I will let you do it this time. Trying to do it before he does his move next time.
Okay, I was thinking for the next move.
How do you
Not
inspire
necessarily
him?
He's a little emo, kind of starting to circle his head that looks like a painter's palette.
Okay. Do you say or do anything?
Well,
No. I mean, other than like, I'm gonna raise my hand and kind of point it at him and mumble something, but he's not gonna notice.
Okay. Not a very confident bard yet. All right, so you get a 1d4, I believe.
1d6.
1d6. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So you can add a 1d6 to that. And
Try
Barry,
to
what's your AC?
I think without the leather armor, it would be 15.
Okay.
That's
10. All right, so that still misses. So how would you dodge this or get out of the way of his attack?
I would just probably move to the right, I guess.
Okay. So as Luno moves to you, you kind of like move out to the right. And meanwhile, this guard is like frantically trying to get the gate open. What is everyone else doing? Dante, Natalia, Zoc, and Vid. We'll start with Zoc since he's closest to this.
Hearing the keys from the guards, Zoc would just focus on looking where the guards will put away his keys.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll let you roll a perception check. You'll have disadvantage since you're being very specific about what you're looking for. Natalia, what are you doing?
Natalia can see these two having an altercation. She also sees the guard getting ready to try and come in, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna go over to the two, to Barry and Luno, and try to break up the fight.
How do you try to break up that fight?
She's gonna go try to get between them and push them apart to separate them.
Okay. Luno, are you continuing to try to attack Barry? Or like get in his face, cause a ruckus?
Like, how close are they to getting in?
You're not going to be able to tell that because you're in Barry's face.
I can't perceive. Okay.
Well, it's mainly because you're You could roll me a perception check, but it's gonna have to be
It's gotta
pretty
be real
high.
Fair enough, because in my head I have what I think I want to do, but it depends on if I see it happen. Where you at? There you
Where
are.
is rolls? Zoc.
No, a 10.
Okay.
So
Zoc, you are able to see where the guard puts his keys. Luno, you do not.
okay. Then I'll just go up there and like try to thinking because I'm smaller, I'm going to try to just like put all my force and jump and like kind of like push him down. Try to push him down.
Okay. I would like for both of you to roll me a strength contest check. So both of you roll me a strength check.
This
And
is still not mine.
Natalia, how are you breaking this up when you see this?
I'm literally gonna try and get in between them and push them physically apart from each other.
I would like for you also to make me a strength contest check. And so,
Okay.
Dante, what are you doing in all of this?
Can you hear me, right?
Yes.
I am purple.
Yes,
currently?
you are purple, down
Okay.
there at the bottom.
The distance between me and the
Straight-
guards, please.
The distance between you and the guards is roughly about 40 feet. It's a pretty big cell.
Okay.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
a big cell.
Yeah, well, it's got 7 people in it who live there.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can I cast
Any
a
cantrip.
cantrip on them?
Yes, cantrip.
Can I cast Mind Sliver?
What does that
On the
do?
guard?
I mean, if it's a cantrip, yeah, you can cast it.
Okay. It's a damage for sure, and then it gives him disadvantage if it hits.
So you're attacking him before he opens the gate? Because he hasn't opened it yet. He's still struggling
Oh,
with
he
the
hasn't
keys.
opened the gate.
Yeah, he's still
Oh,
struggling
okay.
with the keys. I'll let you know when he opens the gate.
Okay, because I wanted to like Anyway,
Yeah, that's what.
what color is the wall? Are the walls and the terrain with me?
The what?
Like for me? The cell. What color are the cells? Are they like with my skin color? Anything like that? That I can try to
Actually,
blend
they'd
in?
be. Yeah, they'd be pretty close to your skin color. The cells themselves, the walls are made out of really deep, dark, almost black stone. It's very dark stone. The floor, however, is very much. At one time, it was, as you can see here in the image, it was like a stone inlay sort of deal that has just been over the course of however many years covered in sand. It's very much a sandy bottom, and
Can I?
yeah.
Can I like hug the wall behind green?
Yeah.
Maybe that way I can get some
You're gonna try and hide into
tactical
the.
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. If you want to try to hide even, because you are small, I will give you attempt to hide. You can roll me a stealth check with disadvantage. And Vid, what are you doing?
No, I was just standing, like, just watching, like, everything that is happening.
Okay. I still
I
don't see a. I still need a strength check from Natalia and Barry. I still need a strength check from both of you guys. Go ahead, Vid.
Strength check, right?
No. What were you saying? You were just gonna watch and
Oh.
then you were gonna say something.
Oh, I have a question. Who's the one in white?
The one in white is Luno.
The one that. Oh, and they were like picking a fight.
On the label you can name the icons.
Oh, hey, there we go. Thank you. Better.
I'll
Cool.
give. It's better if you put the labels right now. So, I'll let you do that.
They should be up there. Okay. So that is not Dante. Let's try that again. So,
What to do? Can I make a perception check, for everything?
for what are
I
you
wanna
looking
see
for?
what's going on.
Yeah, tell me what you're looking for. Because I mean, you
Well,
can see what's going on. I need to know if you're looking for something specific.
I want to know if he can see Dante what he's doing. I want to know if he can see that.
Roll me a insight check then.
All right.
Man, Luno, you made a good check. Natalia, did you roll your strength check yet?
Asked you twice in the chat. Do you want a straight strength check or an athletics check?
Straight. I think for you could probably add your athletics to this.
Okay.
I will let you do that. The other two are trying to grapple. You're trying to like move them apart.
Mhm.
Slightly different. All right. So, with a 12, it's you're not really sure whether or not he can see Dante. It looks like his eyes are affixed on Barry, Luno, and Nat right now, who are essentially grouped up, looking like they're fighting. And so by this point,
Nice.
you hear the sound of another set of thunderous footsteps, almost full plate armor. It's not quite full plate armor, but they are fully clad. And you hear the sound of another footsteps, and as you hear that sound, the door swings open, and he moves in towards you and pulls out a club. And I need anyone who's going to fight. I need you all to. Well, I guess we already rolled initiative last time, so I'm still using that. Let me pull this up real quick.
I would say Tab is not gonna fight.
Okay.
Natalia is still just trying to break up the current fight.
Yep.
That was a 15, by the way, if you didn't see that.
A 15. Okay. So you're able to move Dante. Good lord, I'll get these names right yet.
Barry.
You were able to move Barry a little back, just out of Luno's reach, for just a moment, and Luno just like shoves past you and moves in towards Barry. And as you're doing that, Luno, you hear the crinking sound of the great cell door opening as the guard rushes in to you. And you can see, if you look back, you can see him charging at the three of you.
All right, I'll having a hold of who am I holding?
Barry.
Having a hold of Barry, I'll say we'll settle this later, and then I'll turn around within amount of time, I will get myself prepared to fight.
Okay. So order of events. Dante, you're first. I'm gonna say that you are actually hidden because their vision is in the opposite direction of you, and they are not paying attention to you. He is not paying attention to you.
Both of them, or one of them is.
One of them. The other one hasn't reached yet.
Okay. From here, I can still move and attack, right?
Correct.
Okay. Can I move towards? If I'm facing forward right now, I would be facing like that sink place.
Okay.
Right.
You tell me. Are you? Yeah. You tell me where you're facing.
Well, I'm facing the guard, and I want to move towards his. I think. Right, like behind him, kind of.
You want to move behind him, like over here?
Yeah, but like at ranged.
I gotcha. Okay, so over by the toilet. Got it.
Yeah, by the toilet.
All right.
Yes. And then I will strike from there.
Okay, and it's a mind sliver?
Yes.
Okay. Is that a saving throw for me? What is that spell?
I think it's... Let me check. Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, intelligence saving throw.
Cool. All right. The guard is going to make a saving throw here. I'm assuming that saves, because he will. Well, it'll be a +0 intelligence, but I'm assuming a 17 saves.
I don't get advantage or anything, right?
Correct. That this is just a basic cantrip. So the target must or take it. Okay. Okay.
No half damage on a successful save.
Gotcha. Yeah. So it just does nothing. You cast this and it almost looks like as you cast
it's hit
this.
or miss.
Yeah. As you cast this, it almost looks like it deflects off of his armor as you're casting it at him.
Oh shit.
And Vid, it's your turn, and you see that the other people in this cell have begun to attack the guard, and the guard kind of whips around real quick and sees you, Dante, momentarily splitting his focus. Vid, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Question: how far from me to the guard?
It's about 50 feet. It's a little less than that. I'd say probably 46. Just because of the angle. I'm going to say 45 feet, just to be easier for everyone. So yeah.
I want to use my feline agility to rush at him and jump and drop kick him.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. You do that. Yeah. What is... I gotta look at your feline agility. I can never remember your... I have never played a tabaxi, so...
I think it's in the action.
You can double your movement speed for 1 turn.
Nice. That's slick. Alright, make your attack roll.
You can't use it again, and then you can't use that ability again until you spend a turn not move.
Right. That's right. That's right.
That's gonna be an unarmed strike, right?
Right. Yes.
Oh.
Yikes. I will say he does stop moving to the 3 of you, because Vid did just dive in and attack him, and he's not going to move out of the out of that range. But yeah, Vid, you dive in and you try to jump kick, hit him square in the chest, and when you do, your foot hits his metal armor, and you just almost shrivel as you hit it, just and it doesn't look like it did any damage to him whatsoever.
Oh no.
Yeah. Zoc, it is your turn. What are you doing? So you would have seen the guard put his keys into his right belt loop around his outside of his armor.
Okay, then I'll go around, put him in between Vid and me,
Oh, okay.
and try to snatch the keys.
Put him between... Oh, so you want to go... Okay, so you want to go to this side. Okay. Alright, so as you make your way around to the other side, you see a second guard coming. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check. We'll see if you can steal this.
If I see this, if I see the second guard, then I will hold my action until no one notices me, and then I'll take it.
So you're gonna hold an action for what do you plan to do? I missed it.
Take the keys.
Okay. Okay. I will let you do that. And depending on the circumstances, you might get advantage. And it is. Yeah, you might also get disadvantage. It is Natalia's turn. Natalia, you see Vid and Dante have both just attacked. Zoc's kind of moving in for what looks like an attack. It's hard to tell. What are you doing?
Seeing multiple people in the cell just immediately attack the guard aside. Natalia is basically just going to throw her hands up and roll her eyes and walk towards the back of the cell.
All right. I'm going to say you make it about halfway to the back of the cell from where you're at, since you said you're walking. Okay. Tavaliere, it's your turn.
So Tavaliere was going to take a really close look at those keys, but if several other people are interested in that, I think he just wants to position himself by the door. Is that a pillar next to the door? Like, what's that round thing?
Those are plates.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, I would still move over by the door, trying to be discreet. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, first opportunity, gonna slip out.
Okay. You would have actually seen the second guard making his way around the door as well, as you were making your move. And so, Vid, the guard that you attack, raises his club, and it is a club. If you guys didn't see the image of what you're fighting last time, I will show you that now. Oh, we got. Where is that one? That's the one. Where is? Here we go. So this is essentially what you're fighting here. Can I actually? No, I can't. Okay, so I'll do it here. That's what you're fighting. They're very armored, very burly-looking clubs. They look very menacing, and yeah. So that's who you're fighting. Guards dressed like that, and he pulls up that club and he swings it down on towards you, Vid, and he hits. I'm sure he hits. That is +5 to that roll, so a 22. Yeah, so that is gonna do. Okay, not terrible amount. If I can roll.
Oh, 22 of hit. I thought it would be 22 point of damage. Oh my
No,
God,
22 to hit. He actually does 7 points of bludgeoning damage as he hits you square in the chest with this club. And you kind of like reel back a little bit because you're a little unprepared for that gnarly of a club. It is as he swings. Barry, it's your turn. What are you doing? Uh-oh, did we lose Barry?
Hello?
Yeah, there he is. Barry, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Let's see. I guess I think I'm just gonna try to go towards the cards.
Okay. What do you?
I know this is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try to steal his weapon.
You gonna try to what?
I'm trying to basically disarm him.
You gonna try to disarm him?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me how you're going to try to disarm him. Describe that to me.
I'm probably just gonna go for the weapon and try it with all my strength to take it from him.
All right, so okay, so you're gonna move into his attack area. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a attack of opportunity with for the guard, and then I will give you an opportunity to make a strength saving throw to grab the club. So I'm going to attack first, or the guard. I'm sorry, the guard is going to attack first. I'm not attacking you. 5. Wow, that does not hit. He swings the club, and after hitting Vid, he like whips it around in it above his head and like comes back to try and swing at you, and kind of throws himself off kilter. Just realizing that there's someone behind him, he like looks back behind him and like throws himself off kilter and like swings right to your side. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. Barry?
Sorry, it's just like I'm eating something right now. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
very crazy.
Gotcha. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh,
Oh, yikes. Nope, that don't work. Yeah, so you try to grab the club, and you grab the club, and it like slips out of your hand as it flies through the air. Are you gonna attempt to do anything else on your turn? I don't even know if you can.
I don't
just
think
asking.
I can.
Okay. Seeing that, Luno, it is your turn. What are you doing? Yeah, so far the only one who's actually done any damage is the guard.
I'm sorry.
So glad there's 7 of us.
Yep. This is gonna be a long fight, y'all.
Question real quick. Can I cast my racial magic?
Not on not your turn.
I know, but like, am I able to?
If it is a spell above first level or higher, then no. If it is an innate ability that is not considered a casting of a spell, then yes.
Okay.
Do we get the sense that applies just to the cell?
You're not sure because you haven't really been able to get out of the cell yet.
We didn't test anything as they brought us in.
You would have felt some sort of dampening agent, but it would have been part of your shackles, not part of the cell. So you would have been unfamiliar with everything else.
Okay.
Just to be clear, we're not shackled in the cell.
Correct. You are unshackled in the cell.
Okay.
The cell itself seems to have a dampening field around it.
That might
At
change
least.
based on how this part goes.
Right.
Yeah. They may move you to a higher security facility after this.
Nice. We'll just end up dying first.
Congratulations, the campaign's over.
Oh my god.
Nothing like a full TPK on session 2. Alright, so, Luno, it's your turn. What are you doing? Luno?
Oh, I didn't have my mic down. That's what was going on.
Okay.
I was over here talking like, what? Do y'all not hear me?
Oh,
Okay,
good lord.
So I'm going to quicken spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to, with my right hand, I'm going to shoot Chill Touch at the guard that is in conflict with the 2 over there.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus, it was at 13.
Well, hang on. Is that a ranged spell attack?
Yes, 120 feet.
That will be with advantage.
Oh.
He is fully flanked.
Nice. Sweet. Thank God. 18.
That does hit.
Yeah.
Barely. Yep.
6 points of damage at him.
Okay.
And then with my left hand, I'm going to shoot a firebolt at the guard that just came in.
So the other guard hasn't quite come in yet. He's like right there on the edge.
Well, I can still see him. He's in the process of coming.
Okay, so you're attacking the other guard too? I'll move him in range because he would have been making his way into that door. This one will not be with this one will actually be with disadvantage if this is an attack spell, because you're firing through the door that's open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. Of course you're going to do that when I get a 22.
Well, if you wait for me to describe it, then you won't have that issue.
I thought he was already in, through the door.
12. No, 12 does not hit.
Okay. Well, then a firebolt goes flying past his face.
Your firebolt flies through the door, just narrowly missing his face, and it hits the back wall with a as it leaves a black scorch mark on the back wall. And he does finally make his way into the fray of things, heading almost right to Yuzak, but he does seem to move not out of your attack range, but around you to like go into backing up his other guard friend.
Do I have my chance of stealing the keys then?
I will allow you to have a chance to steal the keys. You can roll me a sleight of hand check. And I would say that this is probably still with advantage.
Oh, with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. 11.
Yikes. Okay. That is not going to succeed. So you grab for the keys, and just as you reach the keys, the second guard grabs your hand. Hey, what are you doing? Hands off the keys! And it is back to the top of the order here.
Well, I'm gonna move back and put my get kind of closer to Barry, kind of like come at me and be like, get ready to like dodge if I can, which I won't be able to.
So you're moving closer to Barry?
My back's gonna be to Barry, yeah.
Okay, back's gonna be to Barry, because Barry's facing him. So you're facing away from the guards.
Oh, dang it! I'm not paying attention on that. I thought Barry put himself to the back.
No, Barry went to go grab the club.
Oh, that's right. I'm thinking of someone else. Then no, I will put myself closer to the back. Like I will back up and put my back closer to the wall.
Oh, to the wall. Okay.
Yeah, I thought Barry was against the wall, and I was going to, if he charged me, the thought process is I would dodge out of the way and have the guard hit Barry, but that's not, I wouldn't know it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, this is you guys are definitely staying together, I can tell. All right, so back to the top of the order. Dante, it's your turn. And there are now 2 guards here.
Question.
Yes.
Do I have 2 actions if I stay put?
You will not have 2 actions if you stay put. No, the actions will not stack.
Oh, okay.
So essentially, you have, as far as your quote-unquote turn goes, it's essentially a 7-second time window that you can make all of these actions in, and then it moves on to the next 7 seconds in the sequence of battle.
Can I go behind the bed and then mind sliver the original guard first?
You can certainly try to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
Hell
you're short. I'll even give you half cover for that.
Oh.
Not that they're gonna
boy.
run over and attack you because you're tiny, but yeah, go roll me another mind sliver attack with advantage. Oh no, this is a saving throw, isn't it? Okay.
Saving throw, yes.
Never mind.
Saving throw.
No advantage. I will just roll a d20. Wow, they're rolling good tonight. Actually, no, it won't be with disadvantage. But yeah, he still saves. Man, that is nuts. Okay, and are you doing anything else, Dante?
Just muttering to myself, fuck.
Okay, Vid, it's your turn. All of this has been happening. It looks like this guard has gotten a little more backup. Things don't quite seem to be going your way specifically, but what would you like to do?
Wait,
Vid?
my turn?
Yeah, Vid, yeah.
No, I think we missed who it was. Okay.
Vid,
Oh, okay,
sorry.
okay.
Vid, it is Vid's turn.
Okay, first I need to make my analysis. We have 3 people that is attacking 1 guard. Kudos to that guard. No, I meant 4 people. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
3 other people just stay the hell away. I got hit for like how much damage? 7?
7. Yeah, 7 damage.
Yeah, but if I take a guard, I'm probably gonna make another 7 or worse.
I mean, it's up to you.
That
You
was
tell me
good.
what you're doing. You gonna continue to attack?
Question about my feline agility. If I still put, I will regain that ability back.
Correct. You can still attack as long as you're not moving. You will regain that.
Yep.
Okay. Because yeah, I'm trying to think. Because if I like mess this up, I will be dead. But not by one, but 2 guards.
Dead is a strong term in D&D. I think you should just play what your character would probably do, and we'll see how it all plays out.
Okay. I want to go where Dante is, grab the blanket, and I don't know if I can come back to the guard, put the blanket around his face so I can blind him.
You can attempt to do that. However, there will be 2 opportunity attacks as you're moving out of the range of both of the guards.
In other words, you would have disadvantage next turn.
No.
No?
In other words, you would have 2 people attacking you before you get a chance to throw that blanket over one of the guards.
Oh, okay. No, let's scratch that. No, let's screw it.
Disadvantage.
You're gonna do it? Okay.
No. Since he hits me on the stomach, I was like, oh, you done now? You done now, boy? I want to throw like a punch at him to the face.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an attack roll with advantage.
The armored man.
Yeah, against an armored man. Unarmed versus armored. This is gonna go well, y'all.
Somehow he's still hungover from the night before.
From a week
Who's-
before.
no.
Right, from a
knows?
week before. All of a sudden, he just starts swaying and.
Okay, I roll the hit dice, right?
Yeah, D20. So roll. You can roll 2 1d20s. Nice. All right. So you don't need to roll with advantage. That does hit. Critical success. So your damage will actually be doubled. You can either roll for double damage, or we'll just double your damage. I will let you do either one for this because this is homebrew and I like to do things weird.
Now I should go roll for my damage.
Yeah. Okay, so roll double damage then. Whatever your normal damage would be, double it. Like you rolled twice.
Ooh.
So double the dice or double the proficiency?
Double the dice without the proficiency on the second one.
Which it just did.
Yeah.
That's why it's 2d4.
Right.
I got
So a total of 9 damage.
Yep. Total of 9 damage. You like, oh, you done it now. I'm gonna whack it, and you like pull back and just like clench your fist, and then open your fist and palm him square in the nose. And you hear this. Dukin. And you hear this.
Will it break the armor?
As you hit him square in the face. He takes 9 points of damage from you, and you can see a small little trickle of blood start to drapes down his nose.
Ooh. Can I make a bonus action, or I can't?
You can use it. You can spend a Kai point to do another action, like a flurry of blows, or something else.
Technically, a monk, even if they don't use a key point, can still make 1 bonus action on.
Correct.
If
You
they
can
use
make a
key point
secondary
for
attack.
flurry of blows, it would be 2.
Correct. So as a monk, being an unarmed fighter, you're essentially your main and your off weapon are your action and your bonus action. So let's say your right hand is your action, left hand is your bonus action. You can make 2 attacks on every turn because 1 of each per round. So you can actually make another attack without using a Kai point, or you could make a bonus attack and then use a Kai point.
So I can use my let's just say my primary second time,
Let me
right?
get to your character here. Let me get to the character so I can describe this better. Hang on. I know you want to say something.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's what it is. So that's why I wanted to double check. So the flurry of blows would be a bonus action. If you spend a Kai point, you can make 2 more unarmed strikes, or you can make your unarmed strike, or you can spend a Kai point to dodge.
Yeah.
And you do have a few Kai points to spend. So I'm gonna leave it up to you. Whatever you'd like to do. You just like reeled back and like whacked him square in the nose, and his nose is now bleeding.
Okay, and
Oh, his
Possibly
armor,
broken.
right?
Yeah.
I want to spend a Kai point to do another attack.
You'd get to do 2 more attacks if you're spinning for the flurry of
If you-
blows.
Oh,
Yeah, if you're spending the Kai point, it's 2 additional unarmed attacks.
Yep.
If you want to make just 1 more attack, you don't have to spend the Kai point.
Correct.
I think I should go with flurry of blows.
Okay. Go ahead and
Cool.
make two more unarmed strikes with advantage.
Wait, do I just do the flurry of blows first, or just 2 unarmed strikes?
It will be a flurry of blows, but they're unarmed strikes. So 2 more unarmed strikes, just like you did a moment ago, with advantage. So
Just make
roll.
sure you mark off one of your Kai points.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do the flurry of blows first.
Okay. Huh.
I am going.
Holy crap!
Bam!
That's a second nat
Whoa.
20. I'm glad we're not giving shit away. I'd be broke already.
I'm going
Wow.
ham.
All right, let's see that third strike here. Go ahead and roll one more attack here with advantage.
Wait, on the unarmed strike or again the flurry of blows?
You can do do a second unarmed strike.
All right.
So and one more with advantage.
With the same D20?
Same D20. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. So actually, both of those still hit. So go ahead and roll your double damage for your first one, and then roll normal damage for the second one.
Actually, the double damage has been gone.
Nope. You rolled another nat 20 for the flurry of blows. So that'll be double damage.
Oh, okay. I
Yep.
think that's been my fault because I put the unarmed strike on the same bonus
should-
action as the flurry of blows, so that disappeared.
It's fine. Just roll your normal. It'll be an unarmed strike. Your flurry of blows is an unarmed strike, so you can roll your damage for an unarmed strike and double that. Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna be 2 plus 3.
Plus 3, so 7 damage.
It's good. Yes.
And then what's the second unarmed strike? So go ahead and roll another unarmed strike.
On the damage, right?
Yes, on damage.
Wait, that's 2. Sorry. That's 2
Okay.
plus 3. It's gonna be 5.
Okay. Yeah. So, another. Wow. Yeah, you are whacking the crap out of him.
9, 7, and 5 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's beating the crap out of him. Yeah. So you are just wailing on this guard, just like, you done it now, and you start like kicking, punching, moving all over the place, just whacking him in the face, in the neck, in the giblets, and yeah, you can just like and he's just he's looking not good from what you can tell. It's hard to see him through the armor, but yeah, he's looking not good. And it is Zoc. It is finally your turn again.
So the other guard is grappling me.
Yeah, he's not grappling you. He just stopped you from grabbing the keys.
Okay. Then I will drop to my knees and I yell out, "Please stop! I surrender!" And that would be my action for cower and beg.
Oh,
So
okay.
attacks on these
Oh,
two
God.
guards will have advantage.
Nice.
Oh god.
Yes.
Who's going to have advantage?
All right, so everyone will have advantage on attacking both of these guards now, and
Oh,
I believe
Oh,
I believe
yes.
both guards now have disadvantage, or that one guard has disadvantage. We'll say yellow. Yellow guard has disadvantage on attack rolls now. against
And- Wait,
against you
didn't,
specifically, if I remember right.
I need. Yeah, I don't remember
I'd
specifically.
I'd have to look at it
ability
again.
works.
I think it's been a while since I've seen the kobold. Let's see
I
here.
think it's because it's next to him, it affects him more, and the other guy's with Vid and Barry.
Yeah.
'Cause
Once
he's
per
getting his
turn,
ass kicked, apparently.
Ah, okay. Wow, that's actually pretty big. Okay, so grovel, cower, and beg. Once per short rest,
Wow.
as an action, you can cower to distract foes. So both guards will have all attack rolls against them be with advantage until the end of Zock's next turn. So, Tavaliere, sorry, not Tavaliere.
I still have my bonus action.
Oh, yes, you do. I'm sorry.
I will summon tentacles from the deep.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
attack that guard.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh my god.
You can do that. Go for it.
With advantage, yeah?
Yes, with advantage. Make sure, because that is a feature.
Oh, fuck. Only 12.
Action.
Yeah,
and
it's bonus
spells.
action.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is a bonus action.
Wow.
Hashtag power gamer.
What do you mean? It's a feature. It's in the book.
No, you're good. I like the use of that kind of stuff. That's great. All right, so your advantage with attack. Wow, that was with advantage. Holy cow. That actually does not hit.
Yep.
Man,
All
that
right,
is
that's my turn.
That's rough. All right, so it is Tavaliere's turn. And Tavaliere, it seems like the party itself is actually going after these guards. Are you still not doing a whole lot?
No, I was preparing for an escape. So if both guards are otherwise engaged, I'm gonna try and slip out the door. Even if that means the door needs to be opened a little bit more, I would pull it open and try and slip out stealthily.
Okay, so roll me a how are you gonna try and slip out? Just like paying attention, like just casually walking by the door. Are you gonna just try to distract him more? Like how exactly are you trying to escape out of this?
So I'm making sure that they're not just blatantly like watching me walk out. I want to make sure that they're distracted.
Okay. Well, they're pretty distracted with Zock just like crying in a corner behind him.
Yep. Yep. That's why,
Yep,
yeah,
but-
it seems like it's a good time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you do that. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check. I will give you advantage because they're pretty distracted right now. Just to make sure that they don't like spot you on your way out. Oh, that is a good question, Zock. What does your tentacle look like?
Sandwich.
Since you don't know your patron, I'm still gonna give you free reign.
Okay, so the tentacle was look like the thickness is like an arm, like a human arm, with blue and green color.
Ooh,
And
okay.
it's just out of nowhere, just like
Does it look
Force
physical or
through-
spectral or
it's physical, and
Okay.
it is just it just pierces up from
Like-
beneath the floor through a rift. Just
Nice.
try to grab
Okay.
on this guard's ankles.
All right. So, as Zock, as you're distracting the guards and throwing up these tentacles from the abyss below, a small little like portal like opening opens in the floor, and this blue-green tentacle just starts flapping in the air right around both the guards, narrowly missing both the guards. Tab, you find that this is probably a really good time to get the hell out of here, and you keep eyes on the guard, and you manage to make your way out unseen by the guards. And I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. You see, as you make your way out, you see what looks like a massive steel door in front of you. And as you look up, you can see what looks like about 20 or 30 floors above you, about 3 or 4 floors below you, and a massive sort of crate slash crane sort of contraption that looks like it moves up and down the circular opening that is in the center of this, what you can now tell is a spiral prison.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I see any other guards? Do I see where like keys might be hidden? And do I feel any difference as far as magic suppression?
Yes. To all of those things. Okay. So, as you make your way out of the gate, as soon as you make your way past that door, you feel the magic dampening lift. You feel like you can cast all of your spells. You do not see the keys. The guards actually have the keys on them. However, you do see a very large lever in front of you. Right by the very large door, there's a kind of like a series of controls. There's a couple switches on there. There's one that's very large, and then there's another 2 that are a little smaller. It's hard to tell. You could roll me a insight check to see if you can tell maybe what they might be used for. You're fairly certain the large one is for the crane that operates the center contraption that moves up and down all the floors.
Okay. I don't necessarily want to roll for that. Do I see any other guards that are like running this way?
You don't see guards, but you can hear guards thundering from up above.
Okay, yeah. Tad
But
wants to cast.
actually, I take that back. No, you wouldn't hear any other guards because all you hear from all of the jail cells is fight, 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 fight. As people are still like banging on cells, they're making oh god, I'm spilling everything. They're making all sorts of noise as you guys are all doing this fight.
Yeah.
So no.
He wants to cast Disguise Self on himself and make himself look like head to toe, just like these guards.
Okay. You do that.
Okay.
All right. You doing anything else? So tell me exactly where you're moving on this map.
I want to move over to where the lever is, and then cast the spell. So I just look like a guard that's like watching and making sure nothing else is happening.
I gotcha. Okay.
Hanging out there for the time being.
All right. All right. You doing anything else?
No.
Okay. All right. And it is guard 2's turn. The first guard that entered. He's gonna whack at you again, Vid. He's gonna attempt to hit you again with that very large billy club that he's holding. That's a +5, so a 17 to hit, which I'm assuming does.
Wait, he's gonna hit me?
Oh, you were very quiet. What?
Hello?
Oh, Vid, you
Hello?
got super quiet. Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
That was alright.
someone was calling me.
All right, so Vid, you are being attacked again. I'm assuming a 17 hits.
Can I use a card point to dodge?
Is that a reaction?
Hang on, give me a sec.
It's a bonus action on your turn. So no, you cannot do that because you do not have. You cannot do that on outside of your turn. You can only take reactions that are outside of your turn, or something that specifies that you can take it outside of your turn. So yeah, he's gonna hit you.
Oh my.
Oh no.
And that'll be a 1d8 plus 3.
Oh god.
And my keyboard is covered in coffee tea, so ignore whatever I'm about to type.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, so you take 6 more points of bludgeoning damage, and Natalia, you absolutely would see Tavaliere making their way out of the cell and changing shape into one of the guards.
Am I also able to witness this?
Who is that asking?
Dante.
Dante. Where are you at in this?
Behind the bed.
You would have so you would have seen Tav make his way out of the cell, but you would have not seen him change shape because he changed shape over by the contraptions. So he'd have been out of line of sight.
Oh.
Luno, you would have also seen Tav escape the cell. So Vid, you do take 6 more points of bludgeoning damage. And it is Barry's turn. Barry, what are you doing?
I feel like... You know what? I think I might just bonus action disengage
Okay.
and just go outside.
Oh, you're not trying to like hide it or anything. I love this. All right. Go ahead and yeah, you're able to disengage from the fight. He's engaged with Vid for sure. Like he's focused on Vid, the guy who's been beating the snot out of him. And you kind of like step back from him, like wait, I don't want to be part of this anymore. And then you're like, actually, I'm headed that way, and you start heading out the door. And as you do that, you hear the second guard. Hey, no, you're not supposed to leave. And he begins to move towards you, Barry. But you do make your way out of the gate.
Great.
Oh.
You know what?
You're gonna give up my disguise already.
Well, we'll see.
Make
I mean, maybe Tab just plays the guard.
I think I
She
might
throws
use my
her sword at
action
him.
dash and just
I can't
keep
wait
going.
for Tab to try to make
Yeah,
this
do
accent.
all the athletic things.
I was just thinking talking in the accent.
Oh, they all have the same accent.
Oh, they all have the same accent. Yeah. All right, so I can't wait for this performance check. So Barry, you said you make your way out of the gate, and what did you do? I missed the last bit of what you were doing.
I think I would also take an action to dash.
You're gonna dash. Okay, that's fine. You're like booking it out of the gate. Which way do you go? Because you have quite a few action points if you're dashing.
I guess
North, south. Which
Yeah, south.
south? Okay. I'm gonna say that you're like
He sees the guard, quote unquote.
yeah. You definitely see another guard that just kind of like watches you run away. Just you're like you know how you're like walking past someone and the both of you just kind of like look at each other like what the fuck are you doing, and then the other person like what the fuck are you doing, and you both just continue doing what you're doing, but you're just like staring at each other the whole way. That just happened.
And I see him. I see Barry leave, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone just
I
saw
want to-
Barry leave.
I want to say to Barry, "You coward!"
Oh, okay.
On his way out.
Yeah, basically. Luno, it's your turn. What are you doing?
All right. Seeing Barry leave, I'm going to make my way out the door, but I still want visual of the guards.
Okay, how are you making your way out the door?
Correct.
No, how? That is not a yes or
Oh.
no statement.
I'm sorry, you cut out on me.
That's all right. That's all right.
Okay.
How are you making your way out of the door?
Kind of like if I'm up against the wall and the door, I know Tab was over there, so the door swung open more. So
Yeah,
I'm
the
going to
door-
try
the
and
door
make
is
my way
like-
through.
Yeah, the door is like flat. Oh, wow, that's really tall. The door is like flat open. It's
Okay.
this way now, not angled.
Okay, and then I'm going to take that pathway, trying to stay out of the way of the guards. If I feel if I'm getting too close, I'll stop.
Okay. You would have to get too close to the guard to pass through the door. Barry was already past that point. So that's why he actually had to disengage. So you can move past it, but they'll get an attack of opportunity, or you can stop and do something.
All right. Well, I will stop outside of their range then. I am going to firebolt the guard, the same one I've been attacking.
Okay. We're gonna do both yellow. We'll do both yellow. Okay. So you're attacking.
The one.
Yeah, the one that everyone's attacking.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and how are you hitting him? What are you casting firebolt? Go ahead and make your attack roll. With advantage.
So 22. Did I lose you?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I did actually skip Natalia. Sorry, Nat. You'll go next. Sorry about that. I apparently... Yeah, you were supposed to go right after Zoc. That's my bad. Missed that. So 22 does hit. What is the damage on that?
1d10. That is a 7.
A 7? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does 7 damage. And oh, that's not what I want. And you can see this guard. He is struggling to stay on his feet with the armor that he's got on. He's taking quite a bit of damage. You can kind of see like blood dripping from the base of his helmet where Vid's been beating the shit out of him. He's got scorch marks on his sides where you've struck him. He's not looking pretty. And are you doing anything else on your turn?
Yes, with the bonus action, I'm converting a sorcery point. So with that, I'll be done. So I'll have 2 sorcery points left.
Okay.
From a first level spell. And that's it on my turn.
Wait, from a first level spell?
Yeah, I'm taking a first level spell, converting it into a sorcery point.
I gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, all good. So moving back to Nat. Natalia, what are you doing in all of this?
Well, I put in the chat earlier that when she walked away, she basically just sat down on beds. So she has been taking all of this in. Between Vid's flurry of blows, all the spells getting thrown around, that tentacle showing up out of nowhere, Tavaliere making it out and disguising them. Nat's suddenly getting a very different impression of this group and their chances.
Yes.
So she's gonna go ahead and move in at this point.
All right, what are you doing?
I think.
Where are you going?
How far does she have to move? To
it would be it would basically be at your max range, almost 30 feet to make it to the guards, especially since you're sitting.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, she'll come up right next to Vid, and have a go at the guard that he's fighting with because he looks so out of it.
And just for clarity's sake, are you all attempting to kill these guards or knock them unconscious? Because you can specify to not deal a killing blow.
Right. Natalia is definitely not trying to do any killing blows right now.
Okay.
She hasn't been paid. She hasn't been paid to kill anybody. Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. That's why I'm asking. Because I had that feeling. So, yeah, go ahead and tell me what you're doing with Natalia as she moves in to attack. How is she attacking?
Unfortunately, she doesn't have her shield, so that limits.
Yep.
Does she still have her armor, or did she?
Yeah, she had started trying to take her armor off but then she stopped that when she went to try and break up the fight. So she still has her armor on.
I was gonna say maybe you could use your armor as the shield.
She has no weapon at the moment either.
Kick him in the shin.
No. She's gonna go ahead and make an attack against the one that Vid's been fighting. to start with.
Okay.
So it'd be an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Oh, would that still be with advantage since it's not back to Zock's turn yet?
Yes, it would be with advantage.
Ooh. Might not be that super necessary. Because I think that one hits for sure. I just want to roll again and see if it crits.
Yes.
Why is that not?
Nope, we'll go with the first one.
Okay, sounds good.
So that's a flat 3 damage.
Oh, sorry, I missed your actual roll here. 16. Actually, a 16 does not hit.
No, the first roll was the 22. The
Oh,
16
I'm sorry.
was-
I'm sorry. I missed that. Yes, the 22 definitely hits. You said it's 6 damage?
3 damage.
3 damage.
there's no
Man, I'm
roll.
gonna unclog
there's-
my ears here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because she is not a monk and doesn't have Tavern Brawler, she only does a flat 1 damage plus strength modifier. So
yeah, I gotcha. And so, being unable to move out of this situation, the guard just kind of like he's like, all right, hey, don't kill me, and he like starts to throw his hands up in like giving up. He doesn't want to die. And it is the second guard's turn. Who? Go ahead. Were you doing something else?
I was debating using my action surge.
Go for it.
Before I do that, can I like use my bonus action, point at him and tell him to go to the back of the cell?
You could do that, but he's probably not gonna do that. I mean,
Well, I mean, if he's trying to stay, if he's basically trying to surrender, I was just wondering,
would he
listen to the person that just attacked him if he's trying to?
No, he's definitely not going to listen to you if you just attacked him.
Okay.
And he's very much aware that he is fully surrounded, and he's not going to. Tactically speaking, it would be terrible for him to move away from this position.
Okay, that's fair. Still gonna go ahead and action surge. I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay. And to be clear,
knock him out.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make your attack
knock
roll.
him out, not kill him.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
And unless you roll less than
click and roll it with advantage.
yeah, let's see.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Well, it's basically impossible for you not to do this. So, how do you see yourself knocking him out?
I basically want to, whereas Vid